And we welcome you to the Cubbie Corner here on SouthBendCubs.com. I'm South Bend Cubs broadcaster Brendan King here reporting at Four Winds Field after the first workout of the 2019 season for the South Bend Cubs. The hitters took their BP, the pitchers had their bullpens. Everybody is really excited to open the 2019 season right here at home at Four Winds Field this Thursday, April 4th at 7:05 against the West Michigan Whitecaps. Buddy Bailey makes his South Bend Cubs managerial debut going against Lance Parrish of the West Michigan Whitecaps. Today on the Cubbie Corner, we will welcome in Nico Hoerner, the Chicago Cubs 2018 first-round pick. Nico spent 4 games with the South Bend Cubs last year. I caught up with Nico at the backfields in Mesa, Arizona at Chicago Cubs spring training to talk about how he's approaching 2019 and what he's looking forward to for the future with the Cubs. Here's Nico Hoerner on the Cubbie Corner. And we welcome you back on the Cubbie Corner at Chicago Cubs Spring Training. I'm South Bend Cubs broadcaster Brendan King, joined alongside Nico Hoerner, Chicago Cubs first-round pick in 2018. Nico, only 4 games with South Bend last year, 11 total games for you. After being drafted in the first round out of Stanford, what kind of whirlwind has it been in the past, 7 or 8 months?
Yeah, it's been a lot of different places, but at the same time, that's a good thing because I've met a wide variety of people in the organization. So I feel like even though I've only been with the Cubs for about 9 months, I think I've had a pretty full experience so far in a great way.
4 games in South Bend wasn't long, but you did shine. You got on base in every game. What'd you take out of playing at Four Winds Field for those 4 games?
Just that no matter where you're playing for the Cubs, you're going to be treated really well, have great fans, and you're going to be around good people. So even though it was 4 games, it had a pretty strong lasting impression for me.
Now, this has been your first spring training with Chicago Cubs, but there's picking up a lot of traction. A lot of people really want to know what's going on with you, and obviously you've shined in the Major League game so far. What's it been like to kind of be on this stage and to perform and succeed?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what where I would be this spring, and I've kind of had a best of both worlds of getting to work with the minor league staff as well as a little bit of big league time, just seeing what their culture is like there. And the highlight obviously being playing in front of the fans at Sloan and getting to experience that a little bit. And so I'm looking forward to the next 2 weeks down here in minor league camp and getting ready for the season.
I know Sloan is not Wrigley, but I mean, sells out just about every game. There's fans clapping for you, cheering for you. What's that like to have that kind of exposure already? Yeah,
16,000 people is the most people I've ever played in front of. I have the berm full of people, and it's really special to see the fans before and after the game. Some of them starting to know who I am a little bit, and that means a lot.
Now, we're at the minor league fields right now, but the major league field is just that way. So you have the exposure with the major league players. What's it like to have their perspective and, work out next to guys like Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, to get their perspective?
Yeah, I think that what stood out most to me was obviously they have incredible natural talent, but just their daily work is very thorough, and obviously they're totally in control of what they're doing and know it works for them. And I love how each of them goes about their own routine, and there's no one way to do it, and it's pretty refreshing to see that.
What's it already been like to be in a clubhouse with Joe Madden?
Yeah, he was very open arms from the start, recognized that it's not always the easiest situation, joining a group halfway through something, and just told me to be myself and go from there.
Now, your approach this year in the minor leagues, no matter where you land, what kind of approach are you taking?
Just that it's not where I'm starting the year, and it's about being healthy for a full season, getting 500 at bats, developing as much as I can, and I feel like if I do that, then I'm going to give myself a pretty good chance to produce and as well as move through the system.
We'll watch you closely in South Bend. Nico, thanks for taking the time here at minor league camp. Have fun the rest of the way.
Great, yeah, thank you.
That's Nico Hoerner. Thanks so much to Nico for joining us on the Cubbie Corner from spring training. We wish him the absolute best of luck as he will open the 2019 season with the Double-A Tennessee Smokies. We cannot wait to see you here at Four Winds Field for opening night, April 4th, 7:05, Cubs versus Whitecaps. You better be there. We will see you right here at Four Winds Field. So long, everybody.